What's up guys, Margot here with the Vintage Tradition Tallow Balm team, and today I'm gonna be comparing the top tallow balms on the market right now, and we're gonna see which one is the best and rises above the rest. Now I thought it would be super fun to do a quick comparison video and see how the other brands actually measure up to ours. So stick around, you're gonna love it, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Right now. Look, not all tallow balms are created equal. You could be paying a premium for products that are just packed with added and sometimes even untraceable ingredients from who knows where, and you could also be paying for air. So when we melt that fluffy whipped tallow balm down, you're gonna notice that some of it vanishes into thin air, literally. Oh, I'm so excited for this. So here's the deal. We did the research, we rolled up our sleeves, and we tested out the top tallow balms on the market. In this video, we're gonna compare every single element, color, texture, smell, quality, all the things, and we're gonna melt the tallow balms down to see how much bang you're actually getting for your buck. Plus, we're gonna let it re-solidify, which means we're gonna unmask the truth behind what's really inside these jars. Do not let clever marketing be the thing that makes you click buy. Let it be a great product. And that's all I have to say about that. I can't stand when videos make you wait to the very end to hear who the clear winner is, so I'm not gonna do that to you. We are just gonna tell you right off the bat because we are transparent and we always have been, always will be. Vintage Tradition. Vintage Tradition's Tallow Balm stands out, not because it's our company and because I just personally love the product and been using it for a couple years now, but because the testing speaks for itself. You'll see. So my friends, let's get our hands dirty or moisturized and find out why Vintage Tradition's Tallow Balm is the bomb. I know, the puns, they're terrible, but you've been warned, there might be a few more. Okay, let's do it. Number 1, transparency versus limited information. Okay, so first of all, Vintage Tradition's Tallow Balm ingredients can be traced all the way to their sources. It's made from suet from 100% grass-fed, grass-finished, humanely raised cows. It contains genuine certified organic olive oil, and you know what? You could actually go onto their website and you can learn more about the farms and the orchards, just like James Ranch, which is in Colorado, and Olia Estates, which is in Sparta, Greece. You know what? I actually have a fun little challenge for you. I want you, at the end of this video, when you're done watching, to go on to the website of the tallow balm of your choice and see what real information you could find. I dare you, do it. Listen, if you want quality, then you want to know what's actually going on behind the scenes. That reminds me of a quote my mom would always say, and she said, "Those who have nothing to hide, hide nothing." Vintage Tradition's Tallow Balm is carefully sourced, it is made of high quality beef fat, and they disclose literally everything. There's like books, novels on their website. It's a real comfort, especially when so much of what we're consuming these days feels like a really big mystery. You know what I'm talking about. It's rough. Look, we're putting these balms on our skin and our faces, and it is so important to know exactly where those ingredients are sourced and how the entire product is made, for that matter. Which brings me to number 2, family owned and operated versus mass produced. Vintage Tradition's Tallow Balm is not mass produced or made in a factory somewhere. They actually carefully curate each and every jar in small batches at a time in-house in Colorado. This means that there may be, a slight variation in color, for example, because each cow is different. But the balms that are factory made have to have their goodness refined out of them in order to be uniform and predictable. And so manufacturers, for example, of mass-produced products have to use cleaning chemicals in their equipment, which then gets into the tallow balm, and then it is eventually absorbed right into your skin. What goes on your body should be just as clean as what goes in it. Next up, number 3, firm and thick versus whipped or air added. Okay, let's check out this tallow balm right here. It is super soft and fluffy because the tallow balm is whipped. That's right, you guessed it. Yes, the jar is larger, but let's just say that some of it is just expensive air. Whipped tallow also promotes rancidity too, and that decreases the product's shelf life. And here's the tallow balm melted down. Now, just look at how much is left. Red flag. Vintage Traditions Tallow Balm is so much firmer and thicker, and that means that it has high levels of saturated beef tallow, which is the best for the skin, and it's also the most nutrient dense. This jar, on the other hand, it just feels like whipped cream to me. But Vintage Tradition, on the other hand, literally feels so firm and dense, and a little bit goes a really long way. It's so easy to spread, and that's because of the company's chemical-free curating process that they came up with, and it just, glides all the way up. Number 4, simple ingredients versus added ingredients. Both tallow balms I'm holding here contain olive oil, but there is a lot of controversy surrounding olive oil. Most olive oils are actually fake or adulterated with seed oils, and some olives aren't even organic. Vintage Traditions olive oil is 100% genuine and pure, it's certified organic, and it is highly therapeutic. Hey, and by the way, if you want to bump up the therapeutic value of balm even higher, then you should use Vintage Traditions Epic Glow Tallow Balm, which has oils from green pasture in place of the olive oil. So this makes it a super unique all animal oil product. Check it out. As for all these other brands out there that have extra ingredients like honey and beeswax and more, I mean, our opinion is it's just a bunch of added fillers and bulking agents, possibly masking a low quality tallow. So look, you set out looking for tallow balm and not tallow with extraneous and questionable ingredients that also dilute the tallow. And by the way, honey is just as sketchy as olive oil. Did you know that most honey is fake or adulterated? And also, get this, hardly any beekeepers use a chemical-free approach to honey production? Yeah, I know, it's a lot. Again, that's why full disclosure is so important here. I'm telling you, do my challenge, check out all the other brands' websites and see if they have information on it. Psst, they don't. Number 5, saturated color versus pale color. Check out Vintage Traditions Tallow Balm right here. It is rich in color, it's golden, and this one is just like a pale white color, as is this one. I mean, they pale in comparison. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I warned you that there would be puns. All right, now in all seriousness, like I said, the deeper the color, the more saturated and the higher quality the balm. Number 6, non-greasy versus greasy. High quality tallow, which most brands don't use, is actually too thick to use even when melted. So the olive oil is added to make the tallow even softer, but some companies add too much oil, like these companies for instance, and what happens is you're getting less tallow and a greasier texture when their low quality tallow is already greasy to begin with. Let's be real, there is just a difference between feeling moisturized and feeling greasy. So I'm gonna leave the grease feeling up to Danny Zuko and Sandra Dee. Grease is the word that you heard. Next up, number 7, clean versus messy. Raise your hand if you are a little bit clumsy. Raise it high. And raise your hand if you are a type A person who runs a tight ship and likes to keep things spick and span. Did you raise your hand? Well, if you raised your hand, then this next benefit is for you. So let's look at this tallow balm right now that has castor oil in it at room temperature. And look, this balm exploded. It is a big and goopy mess. Like, it literally came like this. I mean, look at this. Now, look at Vintage Traditions Tallow Balm. It is practically spill-proof, and I know it's just a small benefit, but I thought it was worth mentioning for all of my neat Nicks and klutzy Kathys out there who are watching. All right, let's keep it moving. Number 8, accurate labels versus misleading labels. This next comparison may get under your skin, and no, I am not talking about the tallow. When melting down this one, the jar ends up being about 2/3 of the way full, and there's still barely any color. And that's because air is added to create the whipped texture. Here are the tallow balms after being re-solidified overnight. I mean, just check out these balms. The softer the tallow balm, the less therapeutic it'll be. Too soft and light in color means it is not saturated enough and is lacking in quality. And I have to say, even when melted and re-solidified, the other 2 brands were almost as soft as before, which proves their lower quality. I don't know why they even bothered whipping them at all. This one is borderline translucent. Too much oil is gonna make a greasier finish, and Vintage Traditions Tallow Balm is a little bit harder, yes, but it is still very spreadable. And remember this, They use their own special chemical-free technique that makes the tallow firm but still easy to use. And no, it's not air. Number 9, pleasant smell versus no smell versus beefy smell. Now let's be real here when it comes to the smell. No matter how you slice it, if you use a product like Vintage Traditions Tallow Balm that has high quality tallow, then you will get a very subtle beef-like scent. I mean, as a matter of fact, you kind of want that subtle smell to know that it's authentic and it's therapeutic. Now, other companies out there are simply buying tallow on the market, and that fat may undergo the industrial process of pulverization, steam heating, refining, bleaching, and deodorizing, complete with chemical preservatives. This process could be why some brands' tallow balms are so white in color. I mean, come on. Now, what I love about Vintage Tradition is they have this unscented version here, plus many scented versions with genuine essential oils to fit your personal taste or smell. Plus, they are actually really good for your skin health as well as whole body health. So I love their products so much. Can't you tell? And don't even get me started on essential oil quality, okay? I'll just say that no one else would even dream of using these genuine therapeutic and even expensive essential oils in their products. They just wouldn't. I absolutely love Pretty Girly Tallow Balm, which also has lavender, which is my favorite, alemi, palmarosa, geranium, and celery seed added for a naturally subtle floral scent. But look, if Tallow Balm is so neutral and unscented that you can't smell anything, then I'd actually question the contents of what's inside the jar. I will say my fiance loves the almost unscented Tallow Balm. It contains cedarwood and lavender. There is, even one that's called totally unscented and it has no essential oils. So they've got a ton of options to pick from. There's literally a tallow balm for everyone. Take your pick. Which brings us to number 10. I just love this company. I love the history of Vintage Traditions Tallow Balm, having been the original tallow balm creator, who even coined the term tallow balm, by the way, before tallow balm was trendy or cool. I mean, they are just the best. They're transparent, they are tried and true, and they have their products dialed. Plus, I didn't tell you this yet, they have 3 different size products to choose from. They have a small sample size, so if you want to make sure you love it before you make the investment, totally get it, which you will, I promise you that. And they have a 2 ounce and a 9 ounce. So let's go ahead and wrap this up, shall we? Here is my super speedy summary. Start the clock. Vintage Traditions Tallow Balm is transparent, carefully curated, and not mass-produced, firm and thick, contains simple, organic, traceable ingredients, saturated in color and quality, non-greasy, mess-free, accurately labeled, and smells fresh, natural, and mild. This company makes such a standout product and we're just so proud of it. So I hope you found this video helpful and even fun, why not? Why not have some fun here? Do your skin a favor, get yourself Vintage Traditions Tallow Balm today. Here's the website. Plus you'll get 10% back in rewards points on every order, plus a new customer discount on your first order. Thanks for watching.